After walking for nearly 15 feet, they found themselves in front of a metal door. It opened easily enough, and they passed through it as well. A new room stretched out before them. Cargo hold? Is this a warehouse? No. I believe this is the cargo room. Get in! This must be where they store all of this vessel's freight. There are wooden crates everywhere. I wonder how old they are. Well, give or take 100 years, maybe? Maybe less. Maybe they're just thrown in for, like, authenticity. Jubei, Ace, and June had stopped unconsciously, pausing to take in their new surroundings. Santa's voice broke through their momentary trance. Well, we probably better start with finding the exit, right? Let's get going. Oh, you gotta be shitting me! Seek a way out. Fuck. Alright, clicky time. There are a bunch of bags here. I wonder what's in them. Sand? Maybe? What? What? The fuck? A card with a nightman's face printed on it. Why aren't you more freaked out? What's that? It's a card. It has a headshot on it. A headshot? Yeah. I'm not really sure what purpose this could possibly serve. Card with Santa's face printed on it. Fuck, they're everywhere. Fuck. Hello, Snake. Hello, Ace. Shit, a brick. Oh well, it's gonna be an easy puzzle at least. These stairs, they go up 3 stories. What are you waiting for, Jubei? Whatever, I'm going. This is the only door here, except for the one we just came in through. And this is the exit? No shit, Sherlock. Where did that saying come from? In fact, at the end of this, I'm going to look that up. Of course it's locked. It's an electronic lock? Nah, just a keyhole. Right under the doorknob. So to open this door, we've got to find the key that fits the keyhole. Yep. Okay then. These crates are quite large. They seem to be tied to one another with sturdy straps. What about you up there? Box. The only area with a fence around it. Jubei, think you could go take a look at that? Sorry, but no thanks. Why? I've got a bad feeling about it. Pussy. Okay, fine. I'll go. Bye, Santa. Please be careful, Santa. Yeah. But just in case. Wait, what's he gonna do with that screw? I don't see what throwing a screw at the fence is. Holy shit! Ugh. This. Oh man. There's electricity running through that fence. Looks like it. Then we can't get through the other side. Well, we could jump off those crates, but we wouldn't be able to get back. Man's got a point. I think we could get over the fence by jumping on those crates. What are you saying, Jumpy? It's a huge electrical current flowing through that fence. If you do that, you won't be able to get back. Well, if I can move some of those crates over there. Are you even sure you can move them? What if they weigh too much? Then what are you going to do? Yeah. I hadn't thought of that. Because you're a dipshit. 3 crates piled up like a set of stairs. Easy enough to climb the top of them, but after that, you'd be fucked. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's Lotus? There's nothing in the bag anymore. We've searched all the boxes. There's nothing in them. There's some sort of liquid in these barrels. I'm not sure what it is, however. Okay. That one's number 5. It's locked. We need the key. All the boxes have numbers on them. Do they? Oh. Ace bent down and picked up something that had been sitting next to the box. Jubei, take a look at this. Cards? Oh, hello, Lotus. Yep, we got them all. Okay. Lotus was 8. They had finally collected all 9 picture cards. All that remained was to insert the cards into the slots at the front of each box. Jubei stared at the cards in his hands. Ace peered over his shoulder at them. You know which card goes in which box, yes? Jubei gave him a look. Yeah. Of course I do. It's really obvious. Help me! Just match our numbers to the numbers on the boxes. So, for instance, the card with the picture of Ace goes into box 1. The card with the picture of Snake goes into box 2, and so on. Ah, I see. Jubei thought he might have imagined it, but he could have sworn Ace stiffened. Just then, Jubei heard a noise. He spun around just in time to see June collapse in front of the fence. June! Are you okay? Not fucking again. She did not respond. Jubei spun back around to face Ace. I'm sorry, but I gotta go check on her. You do the box thing, alright? Just put the cards in the boxes. I'm counting on you. He shoved the cards into Ace's hands and ran off towards June. Are you alright? What happened? Jubei called out her as he ran. As he arrived, June was climbing to her feet with Santa's help. Ah, I'm sorry. I'm fine. I just tripped. Don't give me that, now's not the time. But it's true. I tripped over a box. Jubei put his palm on her forehead. Her temperature was much the same as it had been last time he checked. She wasn't hot, like she'd been before, but she was still warm. Her fever wasn't completely gone. I saw her before. I really think she just tripped on something, you know? Jubei would have been more willing to agree if June hadn't needed quite so much help standing up. Still, fall down like that. I think she's probably still a bit messed up. June was doing her best to busy herself brushing dust off her dress. Her smile looked a little embarrassed and her face a bit flushed. But she did look a great deal better than she had. Still. Alright, well, let's get out of here as fast as we can, so we can get you to a hospital. No! I don't think that's anything that serious. I just need a little medicine for some sleep. I'll be fine. Medicine? Medicine, huh? Well, if we could get in touch with anyone outside, I bet Ace could swing that for you easy. Ace? Why? Huh? Don't you know? He's the president of a pharmaceutical company. Cradle Pharmaceuticals is the name, I think. Their flagship product is an anesthetic drug called support. He used that. He had it on him all the time. There's no way you'd use drugs you'd found on a ship that was 100 years old. I had a feeling that was weird, but still. You motherfucker! Saporeal. Saporeal. Jubei couldn't shake the feeling that he'd heard about Saporeal before. Santa continued. Saporeal. Saporeal is an anesthetic that is gaseous at room temperature, similar to nitrous oxide. Gaseous at room temperature. That's what the white smoke was. In the canisters that Zero threw. It takes only a few seconds for it to spread. Even a small amount is very effective. For these reasons, it found widespread acceptance with police and military forces in numerous countries. It's very effective against a crowd suppressant and a room clearer. It's practical, ethical, and humane. Developed 6 years prior, it was made from the extracts of several different roots. It became popular almost as soon as it was made public, with many governments placing large orders. Demand for support oil skyrocketed, and as it did, so did the stock of Cradle pharmaceuticals. Why do you know all this? Santa's information was interesting, but Jubei couldn't help but feel a little suspicious. Santa's reply was blunt and simple. I heard it from the old man himself. From Ace? When? By the number 4 door at the central stairway. When we were searching the second-class room. Remember how Snake, 7 and you went to door 5? I asked him what he did for a living, and he said he ran his own company. After that, we just started talking, and I guess it just came up, you know? Are you worried about something? No. Nothing. As he spoke, Jubei looked over towards Ace. He seemed to be having difficulty with the 9 boxes. What the hell is he doing? He turned back to June and Santa. June, don't push yourself, alright? Yes. Santa, could you take care of her? Sure. He gave them both a short nod and turned and headed towards Ace. Don't tell me you've got that number thing. What are you doing? Ace's back was to him as Jubei approached. The older man turned round to look at him. His face was pale and covered in sweat. What happened? Nothing. My vision has gotten rather blurry, I think perhaps because of fatigue. I can't see very well at the moment. What can't you see well? These pictures. Ace held the cards out to Jubei, splayed out in the shape of a fan. I don't care to admit it, but I may be developing presbyopia? Presbyopia. Please explain that to us. Growing old is a difficult thing. He made the best attempt he could at a self-depreciating smile, but his face was flushed and his lips were pale and drawn. At any rate, I'll leave the rest to you. I'm feeling awfully tired, so if you don't mind, I'd like to rest for a bit. He shoved the cards into Jubei's hands and walked quickly away. Hang on, wait, if that press thing is the facial thing where they can't recognise faces, could it be that he was the one who spotted Snake and... Well, no, because I've seen Snake. I'm quickly going to look that up. 2 seconds. Presbyopia is a condition where, with age, the eye exhibits a progressive diminished ability to focus on things. So he can't see Dick! Interesting. Jubei looked at him quizzically. How could simply looking at cards have tired him out? Oh well. Jubei looked down at the cards in his hands. All of the pictures were quite clear and each person easily recognisable. Was Ace's vision truly so bad? But if it wasn't, what made him so uncomfortable? It was then that Jubei remembered what he'd heard from Lotus much earlier. Prosopagnosia. I thought so. Well, put simply, it means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between human faces. I like these games where nothing's put in that you aren't going to use. In other words, my face would look the same as Clover's, or even yours. So they can't remember faces, which is how most people recognise each other. That means that people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognising even people they're close to. Maybe he's got prosopagnosia? Jubei took another look at Ace. He was sat in the base of the stairs looking quite depressed. It was reasonable, of course, that he'd feel that way. If he really did have prosopagnosia, there was no doubt it was a depressing and painful experience. Still, Jubei didn't feel like patting him on the shoulder and telling him everything would be alright. Still, Jubei felt perhaps it was best he kept Ace's condition to himself, at least for the time being. Oh well. Doing his best to clear his mind for the task at hand, he turned back towards the boxes. It was time to solve the puzzle of the 9 boxes. 9 cards with pictures and 9 boxes. Jubei stared at them for a moment and then began. Ace's card went into box number 1, then Snake's went into 2, then Santa's card into 3, Clover's into 4, Junpei's into 5, June's into 6, Seven's into 7, and Lotus into 8. And finally the 9th man's card went into the box 9. As soon as he inserted all of the cards, all 9 box lids popped open at once. He peered inside. In each box there was a single pin. They looked a little like sewing pins, but much thicker. Can these take our bracelets off? Jubei collected them all quickly and shoved them into his pocket. These are the kind of pins you use for sewing. There are 9 of them in total, and they have numbers on them that run from 1 to 9. Okay. That still doesn't help me. There are 3 crates here, piled up like a set of stairs. It'd be easy enough to climb the top of them, but after that... I don't know what's in these barrels. Judging by their weight, perhaps a liquid of some sort. Hello! I like hidden boxes. The monitor's off. I've got a green switch here and a red one. Some kind of lever. None of them seem to do anything though. Maybe the power's off? Yeah, maybe. It's a single green light at the bottom though. That means... Oh, is this the little thing where we put the pins in? Okay. Hello! There are several lights here, which were numbers from 1 to 9. Only the light with a 9 on is lit. Is 9 the only one who's dead? There are 6 holes here. It looks like the pins I just found will be perfect fit for them. The ones you found in the 9 boxes, right? Well, why don't you try it? Alright, let's see what happens. I think 2, 4, and 6 should go on the top part. And 3, 5, and 7 on the bottom part. Well, some of them lit up. Yeah, 3 and 6. I wonder if there's some kind of rule that determined which lights go on. No. I put the 2, 4, and 6 pins on the top part and 3, 5, and 7 pins on the bottom. You think maybe it's the digital route? The digital route? The digital root of 12 is 3, therefore light 3 turns on. The digital root of 15 is 6, therefore light 6 turns on. Makes sense, right? I see. The lights that match the digital root of the pins inserted on the top and lower parts will light up. So that's how it works. Well, there's one other thing I'd like to check. Well, if he wants to try, he's certainly welcome to. So, you put the 1, 2, and 3 pins on the top, and the 6, 7, and 8 pins on the bottom. Oh. They turned off. The bottom 3 were 21, the digital root of 21 is 3, therefore the light 3 turns off. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 6, the digital root of 6 is 6, therefore light 6 turns off. Oh, I get it now. If the digital root for each of the pins you insert is the same as the number of the lights that are lit, those lights turn off. Yeah, looks like that's the trick. Alright, now we know it works. You wanna give it a try? Wait. You mean you know what we're supposed to do with these lights? Turn them all on, you bitch! Well, no, but I figure we could try and see if we could turn them all on, you know? Figure something's gotta happen if we can manage that. Turn on the lights, huh? Fuck. Pick one of the 6 holes, then pick one of the pins in your hand and insert it into the hole. Keep it up until all 9 of the holes are filled. Once all the holes are filled, the lights with the numbers that correspond to the digital roots, the pins, and the upper and lower parts will turn on. However, if a digital root corresponds to a light that is already on, that light will be turned off. The goal is to turn all the lights on. Alright, let's do it. Okay, that can be 2, 1, 7. Let's try 4. Really? Okay. Now, for 2 we need 11, so... 6... 4... 1, make 11. What do we need for 13? No, we need 12 for that, so... 7... 3... 2. For 4, we need 13. Which is... 7... 5... 1. For 6... we need 15. 8... 9... 10... Alright, 2 more to go. To get to 8 we need 17, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you need 8 for that one. So 5, 3, 8, we need 17. 9 plus 8. Can I do 8? 6, 2. Wasn't too hard. F. Lights are on and the shutter's opened up. Hey, does that mean... Yeah, we gotta do it again. Man, I thought I was doing so well. Okay, so we've got 9 holes. There's an F up on top of them. I don't know what the F means, but I do know one thing. What's that? This time there are 9 holes, so we need to insert 9 pins. Man, that's boring. Well, why don't you just try it, alright? Fuck! All of it, it's like fucking Sudoku. Shit.